How's it going, everybody? Braddock here. I want to talk to you guys today about my Red Dawn or Inch Never Coming Home bag. This is something that, it's not really realistic. It's fun to do, but and the time comes where we need to leave our home, leave our kingdom. The idea that we're going to head out into the wilderness and live X amount of time under our tarp with either by ourselves or with our family, again, it's not realistic. So I highly recommend, if you're serious about prepping, make sure your kingdom is where it needs to be, make sure your home and your vehicle is prepped and ready to go. But then again, it's fun to do, it's a great hobby, so let's go ahead and dive into it. First thing first, this is a Tasmanian Tiger Modular 45. I kind of like sticking around the 45-50 liter bag range just because it gives me everything I need and really nothing I don't. Modularity is great, but if you overpack your bag, weight is a big issue on any trail. So try to pack light, bring items that will last you for quite some time, and you'll be set and good to go. So we'll go ahead and start up on the top of the bag. A few items I have in here is a set of impact mechanics gloves. We have a 1 liter hygiene kit. This isn't something that's, gonna allow you to survive, but being clean after X amount of time is definitely a morale booster. A few electronics. This is, again, something that's not gonna last for quite a long period of time, but a black diamond LED lamp, and then a phone charger with particular cables depending on what type of phone you have. We also have several AAA batteries in here as well. So again, something that's not going to prolong your survival in a long-term situation, but at least it'll get you to where you need to be. Map and compass. This is a topo map of my relative area. A few different colors of map markers, a Ride in the Rain notebook paper, and a lensatic compass with some ranger beads. And then right here we just have a little small bag cover. So that's what's on top of the bag. Let's go ahead and dive inside. So the first thing I have, as you see, is roughly 60 meters of 8mm climbing rope. And then we have a small little 10-foot section here for making some type of harness or a Swiss seat. Roughly 12 feet of camo netting. So if your means of transportation is like a bike or anything you don't want to be found, maybe you're leaving off to the side, you can go ahead and cover it with some camouflage netting. And right here we have a helmet case or holster. And on the inside, I keep a simple GI military poncho. So the bag opens up kind of like a clamshell design. You have zippers that go all the way around. And when you open this, the first thing you'll see is a mesh pouch, which I keep kind of my first line tools. So we have a Ontario Rat 5. Phenomenal blade for the price. SEs are great as well, but for roughly $80 you can't get any better. I use this quite a bit in SEER school and it's been a phenomenal tool. Another go-to tool on my belt is this. This is the Leatherman Wave Plus. It's one of those tools that has everything you need and really nothing you don't. If we dig down a little bit deeper, you'll notice this bag is lined all on the inside with Velcro. And the great part about it is it has the laser cut molly inside the Velcro, much like on the outside of the bag. So if we move down to the first pouch, and this is pretty awesome, it actually comes with roughly 4 pouches, as well as a few other items I'll show you in the bag. But the first pouch is designated to water purification and food. Several MREs and a spoon just to kind of get you again to where you're going. Sawyer hydration filter, a few 1 liter containers, your flush, a straw, and then some iodine water tablets. Right here we have our water container. This is a Stanley, roughly 32-ounce nesting cup, single wall. Then we have a Hygiene 32-ounce water container. This is also a single wall. And up on top, the reason why I went with the Hygiene water container is because now I can fit my Life Straw adapter to this container. So now I only have a way to boil water, but a way to filter water. And then off to the side, some fish grips for hanging your containers. So the next pouch we have, if we dig a little bit deeper, a basic fire kit, a few cotton balls mixed in Vaseline, a bit of wet fire, a little bit of fat wood, 2 lighters wrapped in duct tape, and then a 6-inch ferro rod. And then in this bag we have a small little fishing kit, steel wire, some monofilament, and some 30-pound braided line, 550 and duct tape, a small sewing kit. So this is my security setup. It contains 4 grenade pins with quite a few primers and roughly 100 yards of 30-pound braid as tripwire. And in this bag we have several 55-gallon trash bags. Just another setup I highly recommend everybody look into. This is a chest rig by Spirited Systems. Right now it's rigged for my AR 1522. So we have 4 mags up on front. This front pouch we have a light, a chem light with gutted 550 cord around it for signaling, and then a Leatherman skeletal. And then on the back of that we have some duct tape wrapped around some cardboard. To the right of the chest rig we have a small grenade pouch which contains a civilian smoke grenade. And then to the left we have our comms. So this is one of your basic Baofeng radios with an extended antenna and extended battery. And down at the bottom we have a small little dangler which includes everything you would possibly need for a trauma situation, to include a tourniquet, ETD, NPA, chest seals, and a ARS decompression needle. And down at the bottom, an IR chem light. And another thing to look into is having a duty belt. This right here is by Blue Alpha Gear. It is set up for a Glock 19 with a Trijicon RMR and a Streamlight TLR1. This is set up on a quick release mount, so I could take this off, put it back on, dependent on what type of pistol I'm carrying. Off to the side we have a Blue Force Gear micro trauma kit and a Cat Gen 7 tourniquet down below that. This is their dump pouch by Blue Force Gear as well. And then we have a few taco pouches for your magazines, both your Glock 19 and any type of AR you're running. Another thing I'd look into getting is some type of helmet system. This is the Team Windy bump helmet with ear pro on both sides, which can link up to my Baofeng radio. And then on the front here we have a simple PVS 14. And moving into our shelter, this is a USMC bivy. It is designed as a 360 sip with a mesh face up on front, which can also be sealed. We have a 12 by 12 tarp, a climate air mat, a sleeping bag with also a liner. And moving into tools, we have without a doubt one of my favorite saws on the market. This is the Silky Big Boy, and it is their Outback edition. One of my favorite saws that I've ever had the privilege of using. And then over here we have just a small little 21-inch hatchet and a little bit more of 550. Another really cool concept this bag comes with is this right here. These are holders for your AR, so you can break it down apply one to the top and the bottom, and have both your upper and your lower receiver on both sides. And as you can see, again, all the Velcro lining is laser cut moly. And last but not least, we have our water bladder. This is a simple 3-liter water bladder, again, to get you from point A to point B. Well, that about wraps it up for my Red Dawn or Never Coming Home bag. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe and comment down below on a few videos you may want to see here in the near future. I'm Braddock. We'll see you next time.